Hello guys, I am back for Doki Doki Part 2. I still don't know what this white stuff is. It's like corrupting my computer. You know what, but I'm sure it's fine. Let's go back to where we, and you can use the skip button to fast forward through the text you already read. Okay. Okay, wait. Sorry. It's been a while. I was planning on posting part 2, like legit the next day after I posted part 1, but I was sick. So that sucks, but here I am now posting part 2. Anyway, let's get to mucking. Shack o'clock. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really doesn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Coolio did too. Whoa, that's deep! So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long establishing my writing, or a long time. I knew that. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Coolio liked my poem too, you know. Yo, that's me! He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Coolio appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh, that's me! Huh? And how do you know? He didn't appreciate my advice more. And are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Coolio started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This isn't about you! I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Coolio. She just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Coolio. Wait. There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meet them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Coolio? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be oh my god. I think this is the hardest decision in this. Yuri. Help me, Sayori! Cause if I click Help Me Sayori, what if I accidentally choose her poem as the best? That wouldn't really be so good. Okay. I think I definitely do like complex poems. My old favorite character was Yuri in the past. But now I kind of like Natsuki more, not gonna lie. I still like Yuri though. She's very good. She's a very good character. Because, alright, if I click Natsuki, then she's gonna be all cocky. And Yuri's gonna be all sad. If I pick Yuri, then Natsuki's gonna get all mad and sad. Then Yuri's gonna have like a little smirk, or like blush or something. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not clicking on the Help Me Sayori. That's like, no, I'm not doing that. No. I think I can't choose. Yeah, Help Me Sayori! Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me and drying up any words out of my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to Sayori. Yeah. Everyone fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. Okay, the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this. Coolio. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri about what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Yeah, okay. Sayori. Dude! Okay, that's good. I picked the good option, the safe option. That's nice. Sorori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'm sorry. My brain, I've been having a headache for the past 2 days. Sorry if I get stuck in easy little words like that. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sorori is the vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Julio, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And not to myself, a new kind of determination. Julia! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I could see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Coolio, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sora still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an eternal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this thing. Oh, yo. Oh. I meant to put that. Clouds? Haha, I knew that. Alright. I think skirt. Apu. Wait. I'm using my... What? What is this? What is this? Whoa! Whoa! What? What can I say? I was using my special Doki Doki powers. God, I sound like a freaking geek. Oh my god. Anyway, so why are you? Get it. I know. Wait, I was probably gonna Doki Doki. I have to go on the PC. Party. Oh yeah. I'm not doing more Yuri now. Maybe I'm sorry. Oh my god, I thought it was like actually. Whoa. Okay, sucks. Where'd she go? Whisper. Size. 1. Okay, right. Let's go. I clicked on this one, guys. You can't even lie. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Cleo. Yo, Yuri, what's up, bro? Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a mood. Or in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple thing with you anyway. Speaking of which, kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a stack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Yeah. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why is that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Why are we looking at her purse? Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. And then she turns it upside down and lets it spill onto their contents spill onto this. Only 2 small coins fall out. I know it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you don't feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yours suddenly giggles. Yeah? I didn't notice that she was listening, and her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Coolio to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, sorry. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Retribution. But I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's fun inside you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't even come. Alright.
You wouldn't even come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on. You give me more credit than that, Sayori. What the frick happened?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was... a cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. And then my tongue! You're getting through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez,
beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate.
Yeah,
why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. So, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori. Then wraps. What is up with Sayori? Going behind Natsuki all the time. Like, bro, something's going on.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in the hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swing.
Sorry, I'm super late.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong. Wild. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell's rings at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played piano as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I will lay you down, Coolio.
Monica smiles sweetly. Why is it just Monica now? I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss any... Did I?
Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escape it. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. What is Natsuki doing?
Coolio!
That's me. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm
gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica will be back soon. Are you going with Coolio to get that supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See, if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Coolio?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Yeah, me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? What kind?
Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
That sounds kind of dope.
Coolio, you're not thinking about it the right way. At all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you said, the lines of the poems, like between my feet. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that.
Sorry. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You're meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know?
I know. I just meant that's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say it, Dad. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival one's gonna be so much fun.
Saori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, Coolio, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Saori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's pretty nostalgic. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Saori brings about a special sort of feeling I forget I had in me. The two of us entered the classroom. Saori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have here. Crayons!
Saori pulled a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though.
Saori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names.
Alright, that one's down.
Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can link the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident.
Smack.
Cat!
Saori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Why does Saori keep getting hit, bro?
Ow.
You okay?
My forehead.
Saori clutches her forehead. Geez, Saori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Saori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Saori.
It hurts. Just do it for a second.
Yo!
Ah!
Close-up shot. Saori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. I've seen a red mark. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Coolio.
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You're gonna have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from pain, Saori makes a silly joke. What do you say? I'll be right back, okay?
Oh, okay.
I pat Saori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used in an ice pack rather than to drink. I better just buy a whole drink for Saori. Just because she's broke and she can't afford a drink? Because think about it. After eating a cookie, sometimes they're dry and you need to wash it down. Are you really about to buy Saori freaking juice after we complain about buying her food? Wow. Such a brokey. I'm such a little brokey. But I know Saori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returned to the classroom where I left Saori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Saori here. And Saori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Saori opens the caps and starts drinking from it. Saori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot!
Sorry, forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Saori places the bottle against the bump on her forehead.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you clean up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Coolio.
It's kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I'd always try to keep up with you.
You're kind of oblivious in some ways.
Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I wouldn't start crying really hard. You wouldn't rush over as quick as you could.
Oh, and you would mush, whatever.
You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know.
I really did.
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Julio, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. Stop. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Khalil, I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sorry has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thoughts like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
What if I hide it under my bangs?
Sorry hops to your feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. Follow Sari out of the classroom. Sari plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
You're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sarah, you go ahead.
She's fine, don't worry about it.
I was playing with my hands and smacked my forehead into the shell. Well, anyway,
Were you able to find everything we needed?
you have it right here.
Sari frantically glanced around herself.
I forgot all the stuff.
Calm down, Sari. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Khalil.
Well, Sari, how to come up with an excuse for Sari?
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to show your poems?
Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem first? I think, doing Monica last, because no. Hmm. I don't know, man. Yeah, let's do that again. No, it's fine. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh?
Phew, what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognize my experience.
Well,
Like, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
that's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sorry, has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging her dead weight.
That was a little bit unnecessary, but think of it this way. If it worked for me, she would probably just fly away like the dingo of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
So much reading. Alright. Let's see.
Amy.
Like spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her.
One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy held me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me, but she likes spiders. So her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends starts to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's ghost. She's ghost. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you could explain complicated issues with much simpler analogs. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you think people like that? Or, dude, okay.
Of course it's about everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everybody has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of. Or afraid if people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. But for space. Oh, space works. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. I like conveying emotions. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. I think Cyrus.
Julio, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me that you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
No way. Not even Natsuki?
If Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
What?
You're getting weird things, idiot. I just meant that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
Sorry. You never understand when I try to explain things to you. Do you, sorry? That's what I always said.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sorry starts fiddling with your pencil between her hands.
Hey, Julio. Will you give me your poem?
I kinda want to keep it.
I kinda want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sorry. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap!
I broke my pencil.
Shuri hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But she... Wait, hold up, one second, I need to check. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bound down and pick up the broken pencil. Sari clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I am a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sari.
Yeah.
I grab Sari's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh? Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends, after finding more bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head, and happy thoughts, 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 happy thoughts. Holy crap. Holy crap, Lois. Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did.
Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica, that taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to, you being, whatever. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry. Always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic, whatever. I said it the first time. Alright. We already know who's next.
Yuri.
Wait, no, okay. Oh, here.
Let's see what you've written for today. ... Well done, Cleo. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Shuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your readers to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have one example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Ooh, song changed.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty stack. My attention was caught by this. Hold up. By the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as I don't know, an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware the raccoon as fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon on edge. The moon instruments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eye of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, and perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I bandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. Parliament conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Feed. I was a little more daring this one than yesterday. I could see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotion through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Sometimes I enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Did Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for strange interesting. She did. Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would have probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Alright. Monica. The big M. Hi again, Kulia. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm sure that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Yeah, I want to count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go.
I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sorry. The other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her. Even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was
Putting pressure on you or something. Oh my god, I actually sick. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise.
Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts.
The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching.
I said squeeching. I don't know why I said that.
Piercing, sinus, loosen, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless.
Load me.
What do they even mean?
Load me.
Load
me.
Load me.
Load me. Load me.
Okay. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking people what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Yeah, like I freaking needed that.
Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. Whether that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Oh, this is like the actual game. Dang. How does she know this? How is she breaking the fourth law? The fourth wall. I said fourth law. How is she doing this? Okay.
You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room, Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good. Just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't really tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica?
Yeah.
We're performing to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare at her time.
Sayuri, they've been coloring a poster. Hold it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys. No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. I remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poem with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry.
As everyone closed their eyes.
But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only one responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put out a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you worry about sharing that with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that you brought you in here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room, for 2 minutes and recite the poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
it looks like Natsuki doesn't really have any arguments left.
Okay, fine.
I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant face.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha! It's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing... reciting them. Whatever. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to her specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of the poem, The Way They Fly. Alright. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she does before, or she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sari looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri, fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at all of us. There are each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called... It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri got absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to say this. Up to me! I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best. way.
I see. Okay then.
Saori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made made as a perfect match. This poem isn't aimlessly cheery as Saori's is. It's assurance and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come out of Saori's voice, it almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Saori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, through and through. Saori finishes and we applaud.
Hey, did it.
Good job, Saori.
Even Coolio liked it.
Yup.
I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, sorry. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Coolio. It's not like I could compare to you guys anyway. I might as well let Coolio lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Natsuki, begrudgingly, gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... But why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Well, she's still a little... Wait, hold up. An enthusiast, her poem has a rhythm to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for the other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I thought it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through.
It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time that you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
So happy you turned into a different PNG. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I think the festival is coming up. But let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. So I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get to it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yup. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Coolio. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's just go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles through words.
So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do?
What kind of question is that? What kind of... You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Wait. It did say I could save. I'm gonna save this. Wait. Return. There we go. I think I would just. I think I would still walk with Sayori, honestly, because Yuri's kind of quiet. But Sayori, at least she has a little bit of conversation to her, when it comes to walking home. I would say Yuri we wouldn't talk on the trip. I'm saying it would just be less than Sayori, and then we live next to each other. So when I would go home, then Sayori would also go home at the same time. So yeah, Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Coolio. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so...
Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird thing of First Saori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Oh wait, I'll flip. I actually clicked the wrong thing. Who knows what will happen in that time. Alright. I am going to make another save. Save this. And then that'll be it for today. So, thank you guys. I know it's been a while since, like after part 1. But yeah, I will see you in the next part. Bye bye.